been now since you've been coming?
I'm trying to work it out. It's got to, well, it's definitely more than 2 years. It's got to be, I reckon, 3 years I've been coming here. Probably roughly once a month for 3 years.
Wow, that's gone so quick.
It's gone really quickly. Yeah.
So I just, wow, 3 years, that's whizzed by.
Yeah.
So you've been coming for a while, so do you enjoy the facials? I mean, what brought you here to begin with?
I think I'd been trying sort of several sort of different types of facials over the years with limited success, I would say, because I think there's a lot of people doing nice facials, but they're, I don't know how to say it without being rude, but they're a bit fluffy. Right, they're okay, but you know, they're nice and, and you feel good afterwards, and it's a nice pampering and it's just a real treat. But if you're spending sort of £30 or £40 on a facial, then it's going to have limited amount of success. And I think getting older, I'm 58 now, so what was I, 55, 56 when I first started coming here, you just, after you've gone through the menopause, you just really notice your skin needs a lot more help than it used to, and I think that was a bit of a kind of turning point for me, where I just felt that I needed more help. And I'd kind of seen you, and how long have you been here for? 'Cause
4 years.
Yeah, so you'd kind of got a name for yourself, and I just thought, well, it'd be good to give it a go to something that's kind of a bit more in depth. And then I think the very first one I ever had was a Hydrafacial.
Yes.
And that was kind of like fairly horrific in a way, because it was like, this is all come out of your skin. It was like, oh my God, I didn't realise my skin was so kind of clogged up, but it was amazing what came out of it. And immediately I could see a difference. And then I tried obviously loads of different ones with you. We've tried pumpkin peels, and the one that I absolutely love the most, as you know,
it's your regular now.
My regular one is the OxyGeneo facial, which I totally credit for having transformed my skin. Really, I think having them regularly, it's just it really plumps my skin up. It makes it feel quite glowy, quite dewy. Just, I don't know, it almost feels radiant, and that was what I always wanted, and that's the one that it just seems to work the best for me, and that's why I love it so much. Of course, then we went into lockdown, so I hadn't seen you at the very beginning of the year, and I was going to come, I think, in February, March time, and then we went into lockdown, so I didn't come then. And then, so it's been like months and months of not coming. And then the last one that I had, because I needed that good kind of cleanse again, was the Hydrafacial.
You went back to the Hydrafacial.
Went back to the Hydrafacial to have a good old kind of clean out, because it'd been summer and I've been putting lots of SPF and all that kind of stuff on my skin. So I just felt I needed to give it a good clean, which it has done. And now this time I'm hoping
back to your OxyGeneo. But did you see a difference from having the treatments and then stopping?
Massively.
Okay.
Massively.
So in what ways?
I just felt that I didn't feel so plumped up, not so glowy. I'd look in the mirror and think, my skin looks good, but I know it can look so much better than this. And so I totally credit that with your facial
treatments.
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, I'm not saying that just because we're doing this. I totally believe that, and people that know me know that I absolutely believe that. It's made huge difference to my skin, I think, having them regularly. Right. Yeah.
And because what I try to get across to people is that, you know, the benefits of having regular treatments, and people tend to come to clinics or places like this is when they hit a certain concern, if they've got a concern about the skin, or if it's anti-aging, or they've hit a certain age. And we're so much more than that. We are about skin health and working from within. And I think people forget that the skin is the largest organ. And everyone concentrates on health, fitness. They do all these things regularly. You eat healthy to look after the inside. People work out weekly to look after, you know, just general health. But your face is such a visual part of your body that people don't tend to take care of it or feed it with the right products or regular treatments. And I do think if people did that from very early on, it's prevention from down the line when people come to you and say, right, I've got really deep lines, or I've got really bad pigmentation, or congestion, or acne. All of that is a lead up of not doing the right things.
Yeah.
So having regular treatments for me is just general skin health, because by doing that, what you're doing is constantly removing all them dead skin cells that are constantly coming through every month. And I mean, you know, every month you could have 30, 40 layers of dead, scaly skin just sitting on the top that you don't visibly see, but it stops the natural barrier function of your skin working properly. It doesn't breathe. And when you start putting on sort of heavy moisturizers, your skin stops working. So when it stops working, you're not producing hyaluronic acid that keeps your skin plump, and that's where you start getting the lines and the dips, because your skin's starting to break down. So, and that's where you said, you know, by having regular treatments, you're keeping everything plump. And our main focus with every treatment is there is some form of exfoliation. So you need to exfoliate in order to infuse the right serums, and the Geneo is just one of them. It's actually one of the best. I mean, everyone's got their preferences, but essentially with that one,
different skin, so it's horses for courses, isn't it? And you know, some of my friends will go, "Oh, I tried that one, but actually, I tried another one, and I prefer that." And of course, that's life. It's going to happen, isn't it?
You pick and mix. But it is nice that, like you mentioned, that you felt like you didn't have a treatment for a long time, so you had the Hydrafacial. So that's it's like a big hoover for the skin. Love it. And then you're back to having your regular treatment. So it's just maintenance and finding what works and what fits. And that is a really nice brightening one. But I'm glad that you found that there was a difference, because I really tried to get that across to people.
And I think you know, a lot of my friends and people that I know a lot of people kind of locally, and randomly I'll get a message from someone and they go, "So is it really worth it?" It's always like they just think, "Oh, I'm just sort of saying it." I said, it really is worth it. I wouldn't say it otherwise. I'm not going to be. I'm not someone that goes on social media and starts spouting off just because someone goes, "Oh, you know, do you want this? And look at this." You know, I only ever promote things that I really believe in, and I say I really genuinely think it's one of the best things I've ever done for my skin. And they go, "Okay, I'm going to give it a go," and then they love it as well. So they
have, and we've got regular clients of yours that are coming, and they absolutely love the facials, and it just. Really, I love what I do, that I sort of bring people's confidence back, and that they can go without wearing makeup, and it's really, I really enjoy that part. But I'm so pleased that you and Lynn's, I love Lynn. She's lovely, and you're always honest, and you're like, no, I need this or I need that, and you know what your skin needs as well. I mean, I'm so pleased that you enjoyed the facials.
Oh, I do. That was one of the worst bits in lockdown for me, that I couldn't go and have my facial. It was just really hard.
Oh, good. No, and I think everybody noticed the difference as well in from not having them to missing them.
Well, it's a bit more kind of measurable then, isn't it?
Yeah. And so that's why I do recommend monthly treatments. It just keeps the skin fresh, removing the dead skin cells, and but you need to be wearing your SPF. Really, really important. That's the main factor. So we're having an OxyGeneo today, aren't we?
Yes,
so,
we are. Very excited.
But so great. I will look forward to that. But thank you for coming in and having a chat.
Thank you for being my skin guru.
So sorry if I was a bit nervous. It's my first video. But all right. Thank you. Bye.
Collagen. Expect more.